Hi guys, salam everyone. Welcome back to another video. Today's another Ramadan vlog. I think today's actually day 9 and I can't believe how fast things are going. Time's been flying. I can't believe it's already been 9 days into Ramadan. And for me, for some reason, the coffee has been easier where I don't need coffee. If you guys remember the first video we filmed, I was struggling without the coffee. But now it's like, it's getting tougher in terms of feeling, getting the energy or getting the day going or finishing tasks. For some reason, it's been a lot harder for me to complete tasks than it was in the beginning of Ramadan, but it is what it is. I think it will get better over time, or maybe I'm just being lazy. Anyways, right now I'm heading to the grocery store to pick up a few things for this chicken recipe I saw on TikTok. I freaking love TikTok. TikTok's been awesome, where you find all this food recipe that you get to try, and they're in short form videos, so you don't have to watch a whole clip to watch it. So I'm gonna do this. I think it was like a healthy crispy chicken. It looked so good, it caught my eye, so I'm gonna go get the ingredients right now and gonna make it at home. And Jasmine right now is actually working on stuff on the website. We have a new collection launching inshallah in the next few days, so stay tuned for that. For Ferris, like always, if you guys enjoy these videos, enjoy these Ramadan videos, give this video a thumbs up so that we keep making them. That took so long. I even got into a fight with someone in the Carrefour because I asked him where the buttermilk is, and he sends me to the Lebanese section. And then he starts showing me cooking cream. And then I'm like, no, I need buttermilk. It's a basic grocery in any grocery store. And he pretty much kept taking me. He said, okay, go to aisle 6. Aisle 6 was like so far away. Go there. It's not even a grocery section. It's more of like the clothing section. I'm like, man, what's going on? So got into a fight with him. Thought I was going to get kicked out. But anyways, I got my groceries. It took really, really long. So let's get to the cooking as soon as I get home. Hi guys.
I'm in so much pain. I've been dealing with some like medical issues, so
Pray for her,
if
guys.
I seem a little off in today's vlog or absent, it's because of that. But I'm gonna film what Dawoud is making today. So
And we're doing a discussion after while we're eating.
yeah.
So it's time to season the chicken. I added paprika, salt, black pepper, garlic powder, and low-fat Greek yogurt. I'm gonna link everything down below, so if you miss it or if I'm not showing the exact ingredients, you'll see it down below.
I keep telling Dawoud to buy gloves, but he refuses, so Ziploc bag it is.
Oh no, I got salmonellas on my hand.
You got what? Salmonella?
Salmonellas.
Salmonellas?
Smells so good. It's iftar time, I'm so late.
I know, you started this project pretty late, brother.
I know. So you add cornflakes in a bag and you crush it.
They're great.
That's frosted flakes, not cornflakes.
Oh.
This is a cornflake.
What's the difference?
The other one's frosted, and it's by that tiger.
Love how every single cupboard and drawer and utensil.
Guys,
Why are the vitamins out too?
we're just we're just true to ourselves, you know, like.
We're not professional at all.
Big things. This is actually how we cook. So yeah, you gotta add to the cornflakes the spices that you originally put in the chicken spice.
I didn't even know we had this tray, to be honest with you.
That tray came out of the oven. I just bought that.
Oh, you bought the rack.
And now you take the wet stuff, you put it in the dry stuff. Make sure it gets all coated. You know. And then
You put it in milk and you eat it.
ew. But then you put it on the tray.
Ooh. But these would taste so good if you fried them.
We're not frying things here. We're trying to keep the gains healthy during Ramadan.
Whatever. Actually looking pretty good, not gonna lie. I was a little skeptical at first of your capabilities.
Why? It's such a simple recipe.
Yeah, that looks good.
Now you put it in the oven for about 18 to 20 minutes.
Just seeing if you're gonna drop it or not.
No, obviously not.
It's time for Dawoud to break his fast.
I'm like 20 minutes late. Am I 20 minutes with?
Are you? What time is it? Oh yeah,
I'm like 15
you're
minutes
really late.
Astaghfirullah.
What was that? Why did you do the prayer hands? Is that how you pray?
No, but did you know the emoji on Instagram or whatever on iPhone This is not prayer hands.
I know, it's a high five.
You knew that already?
Yeah.
Did everyone else know that already?
Yeah.
Oh.
Good morning, Dawoud.
Okay, you know what else I found out the other day?
What?
When you're on an elevator and you're going up an elevator, they put a mirror inside there so it doesn't feel like it's a long time going up the elevator. So you're just staring at yourself in the mirror, entertained, and all of a sudden you land to wherever you want to be.
You land? Are you in an airplane? First of all, those are the types of facts that like your dad would give you from WhatsApp groups or something.
That's where I learned it from.
Dawoud forgot the most important part, which is to spray it with oil, or
Why
else,
are you showing them this part?
or else it won't cook.
Ah!
Whoa.
Ah! My finger! Don't laugh at me. You guys are mean if you're laughing. I think we just left at this cornflakes chicken.
Cornflakes chicken.
Cornflake chicken. We're gonna make the sauce. So the sauce is soy sauce. I have no idea how much to put, but yeah. Sweet and sour. No, sweet chili sauce.
That's like half the bottle.
Yeah, something like that. Honey. Garlic paste. Oh, it's frozen.
Ugh, the crunching sound.
And then ginger paste.
Oh, the worst feeling, like nails on a chalkboard.
And then to make it spice.
What was that?
It squirted in my face. To make it spicy, we add some
Don't make it too spicy.
sriracha.
Well then.
And then,
Is that it?
yeah, that's it. But
What about the buffalo sauce?
Oh yeah, the buffalo sauce.
All right.
They don't look that bad.
They look
I feel like
pretty good.
I'm missing something to let the corn flakes stick. But this piece came out really nice.
Nice.
But it's nice and crunchy. I had a bite of one. It's so good. It's gonna taste
How do you
so
know it's
much-
cooked and we're not gonna get salmonellas?
Because it's been in the oven for like 20 minutes. No salmonellas for you.
Okay, so he has the sauce cooking up on the side. And he's gonna pour it over this, I think, right?
Yeah, but I'm waiting for it to thicken a bit.
Is it on high heat?
Now it is. Yo, it's hot in here.
Oh, I cleaned the kitchen right before Dawoud came and... Disaster!
Sorry.
So we have our chicken strips that he put in the air fryer for a little bit to make them more crispy. And then these ones we're trying with the sauce that the person on Instagram was doing.
I think the sauce is kind of like sweet. So,
Too much for you?
Yeah, maybe it's too much for me. So,
And then I have my burger in the making over there. Some coleslaw, pickles, tomatoes. We have actual drinks this time. We never get actual drinks, but
right?
it's a burger night, so. All right, guys, so we just finished eating.
I worked out too.
Dawoud worked out. I'm still feeling out of it, but we wanted to sit down and kind of talk about some things that we think are quite interesting that we get a lot of hate on online. And this is not like for anything serious. Like, we're just kind of like, we find it funny, and we kind of want to see what your opinions are in the comments down below about these topics. These are things that we tend to get hate on, especially on TikTok, because that's where everyone has an opinion.
Yeah, like people on TikTok don't really know us. So because it's an algorithm that, you
end up on
it.
someone random's For You
I have no idea
page.
who we are, but you guys on YouTube, you guys are family. You guys
Same
all
with
know us.
Instagram. You
Yeah.
guys know us really well.
Yeah,
So
we built a really strong community.
yeah.
And on
so-
TikTok's a different story. So let's talk about the weird things people say.
The fact that we only consider zabiha to be halal. I've spoken about this a few times, I think, on my Instagram, and each time it has gotten like mixed responses of people saying, yeah, you're totally right, like I don't get how people don't consider it that way. And then there's others that are like, no, it explicitly says in the Quran that you can eat from Ahl al-Kitab, which is the people of the book.
To clarify what zabiha is, it's someone Muslim cutting or killing,
Yeah.
slaughtering the animal
in the name of God,
in the name of God
in a very specific way. Yes.
that makes it halal.
Yes.
And what people tend to do that don't eat zabiha, they will just say Bismillah for the meat, and it's according to people following the Ahl Kitab.
And the reason why we don't believe that is the case in terms of zabiha is because, or halal meat, is because actually we were discussing this in our Quran class last night, and that's why it came up to my mind today. The verse that says that the food of Ahl Kitab is halal for us, it's actually one of those verses that is meant to be considered along with a verse that follows it. So there's two verses that I'll put up on the screen that are important to consider together, because it says that the food of Ahl Kitab is halal for us, but then it follows by saying that meats that are slaughtered not with the name of Allah mentioned or in an Islamic way are not considered halal for us and should not be consumed.
It's not mentioned in one part. It's mentioned in like a part, and then you have to tie it to another part.
Yeah, and that's how a lot of the knowledge from the Quran is. I also understand that there are different opinions on this topic as well, and we totally respect that. But that's just our opinion and from what we've learned and from
and that's why we do it.
Our resources.
Yeah.
And yeah, so let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you guys believe that halal is zabiha and only zabiha, or do you believe that there are two versions of halal depending on the situation, that kind of stuff. But yeah, people tend to get triggered when we talk about this topic.
Yeah, that's true. Another point that keeps getting brought up on actually all platforms is being called a Dawoud. You know, like that's such an ugly word to call someone, because I feel like these people that are calling me a Dawoud don't really know the true meaning of what that is, because when I first saw it, I had no idea what it meant. And then obviously I did my research, I asked around, and I was like, whoa, like, am I doing something wrong? Like, is there something that I'm doing wrong? And after digging deep into it, asking people about it, I learned that pretty much when you call someone a Dawoud, you're pretty much telling me I am selling or making my wife, sorry to say, but like a prostitute in a way, where like I'm selling her to gain something out of it.
Yeah.
And that's not
like
the case.
You have no haya over your wife, or you have no jealousy or protection of your wife. Guys, this is such a disrespectful word and such a disrespectful term to call someone. Like, I don't think these little kids that are using this word online are understanding the true magnitude of this word and how disrespectful it can be. You're calling a grown man this word. You have to understand how heavy this word is, and that you will hold on to this on the day of judgment, and you will be held.
My feelings.
You will be held accountable for what you say on and offline, and I think it's very important that we really consider that. And I don't know, when I would see those words, like people started off with, oh, Dawoud is a simp, he's such a simp for his wife, blah blah blah. First of all, as a couple, you need to be everything for that person. You need to be the most caring, the most loving, the kindest, everything you need, all those good attributes you need to be to your partner. And if that triggers you, I'm sorry, then you don't have a good example of what a partner should be. Second of all, calling someone a Dawoud is a whole other story. You are not qualified to call someone of that disgusting term, and it's really disrespectful, and you have to be mindful of that.
So let's end this.
Let's not judge people based off of like silly little videos online. Like, that's so, like, imagine you walking on the street and you saying that to someone's face. That would end up with a punch. That would end up with a punch to your face. So imagine, like, you have the audacity to say that online just because there's no one there to tell you you're wrong. Like, it's just, to me, it's just wild. But I think the last thing that we can talk about that usually triggers people is the fact that we split bills or we share bills or all that kind of stuff. Whenever I say that, or whenever I mention that on our content, people assume that if like a bill from a restaurant comes on the table, we like half it or we split it, and it's not like that. That's, you guys. So weird. No, that's really weird. It's actually, we have always been like this since we first got married. We were both working, we both had an income. We always split the mortgage, we split bills, like any common bills for the household.
Yeah, like every month we put money that we need
to a joint account.
To a joint account.
And we use that to
like pay the bills or anything like that. It's not like let's say we go out or anything, like she's using her money to pay for me or
No.
something. No, when we go out, I'm using my money to pay for everything. It's just when it comes down to like the basic bills and all that kind of stuff, we split it and put it into a joint account.
Yeah.
And actually that helped us so much to grow as business, as entrepreneurs, as being a couple and understanding like what's right and what's wrong, how to save, what not to spend on and all that. And it's helped us succeed and keeps pushing us to grow and grow.
That was our specific case. It may not work for everyone, but
Yeah.
for us, we both had jobs that alone would not have helped us sustain ourselves, but together it really helped, us.
thrive,
It propelled us to open up a business, buy a house, all that kind of stuff. So it really helped having both of our income together, and it made us more powerful in that way.
Yeah,
and more comfortable.
Yeah, that's right. And now everything is just coming to one account. We work together. I quit my job and we're doing something together.
We both own a business now together. So,
so
obviously we share.
So how do you split that, right? It's all one.
We just work together. But before we had separate jobs when we still were joint, and that's just what works for us. And I think some people get triggered because they think like I'm forced to and I don't have to because Islamically speaking,
she chose to.
He's supposed to be the provider, all that kind of stuff. And yes, 100% the men should be the providers, and we both agree on this.
Yeah.
But it does not. That is not always the reality in today's world. It's a very difficult world to be financially
everything's
stable.
So expensive these days.
So it's very, very different. So if you are in a relationship where your husband is able to just financially sustain you, amazing, good for you, that's awesome. But if you're not, don't feel bad about it. That's the reality for a lot of people, including ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. End result that we're trying to get to is, inshallah, one day when our business grows, Jasmine can we'll have kids and all that. She'll take a back seat and I'll just take over and we'll have a team and I'll manage.
So eventually, the goal is to have him be the primary.
But as of right now, it's just
worker. But
as of right now, it's just me and her striving and trying to grow and trying to succeed. Anything else you want to talk about?
I think that's all I can really think of in terms of what triggers people, but I'm sure there's others that we can discuss later on. But let us know in the comments down below how you guys feel about these topics, and if we're just straight up wrong, or how we feel about it is not right, or whatever. Just we love to hear your opinions about it. So.
Yeah, and we read all comments, we see all comments. So if we see a nice thread going on, we'll discuss about it in the next Ramadan video or anything like that, inshallah.
We just wanted to make this video a little bit more interesting because I feel like the Ramadan content can get repetitive throughout the month, so maybe we'll throw in some deep talks here and there.
Yeah, you get tired and you do things during the day and
you get uninspired to do fun stuff.
Like today I was like, today's a hard day.
Today, Dawoud was the worst person to deal with. He got into a fight with a guy at Carrefour. He literally yelled at me all day.
I didn't yell at you.
You woke up yelling at me. You literally woke up yelling at me all day. And I've been in the worst pain all day, so it's been not
Jasmine's
good.
Been going through some stuff.
Some health issues. So
we'll talk about that later.
The best day, but alhamdulillah.
Yeah, pray for her, guys, and we'll see you guys in the next video, inshallah. And give this video a thumbs up to help us out, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Take care.